So we've gotten to a point
So,
where more science may leave off and faith may pick up.
well, here's what happened to me. I just thought to myself quite naturally, let me maybe I should leave the plantation of scientific ideas and kind of explore a broader world. And I remember Carl Sagan, who was a professor of mine there. Carl, I took courses from him in exobiology. He and Frank Drake, who's the father of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. I was just very fortunate to be at Cornell at just the right time. And I remember Carl always saying, Carl was, kind of agnostic, but he always talked about the Vedas. And so I had a lot of respect for Carl. I still do. And so that was the days before the Google. So I went to Olin Library, the grad student library there at Cornell, and I looked up Vedas and I discovered, lo and behold, it's a sacred literature of the Hindu religion. And it fascinated me. So I did what I always do. I always just dive in with everything I've got. So I started studying Hinduism. I found it very fascinating. Then somebody gave me a copy of the I Ching. So I got into Chinese mysticism, Taoism, Confucianism, and then I studied the Quran and Islam. And then my thesis advisor, Richard Lieboff, was Jewish. So he started taking me to Shabbat services on Friday night. And now I will inject a little humor here because this is the truth. After Shabbat services, he would take me home and we'd have like a little Onyx Shabbat. We would have a nosh together. And he would offer me chopped chicken liver. And I said, Richard, my mom tried to fatten me up when I was a kid with fried liver. I hate it. No, thank you. And he kept pestering me Friday after Friday after Friday. So finally I gave in. I said, all right, I'll just try a little, put a little on a cracker. And it was his mother's recipe. He was very proud of it. And guess what? I loved it. So I say, on my way to exploring ideas outside the world of science, I learned to love chopped chicken liver.
You just put
but
a
only
little on a
Richard's
cracker.
mother's recipe.